Hey, what's up, gang? I thought I wasn't muted. What's up? It's your girl, twitch.tv/AliceMoonbar of the twitch.tv variety. Welcome into the platform of where I am a trans variety streamer who streams about 5 days a week. I'm mixing 5 different spiels up, but hello, welcome everyone. It's your girl. Real late. We're just a little bit, tiny little bit. Meow, kitty, look, day late, right? Day late. It's Thursday. We're playing. You already know what's happening. We're playing More Lost Judgment. Let's go. Let's go. We're doing More Lost Judgment. Unfortunately, last time on Lost Judgment, we completed school stories. Sigh. That's right. There are no more school stories. Sigh. Which means, I guess, we have to do main story now. I know, chat. It's sad. I want more side quests too. But it's okay. It's okay. Fine, I'll do my main stories. I admittedly was feeling quite burnt out on the school stories by the end of them. I left the fun ones for last. I left the boxing gym. If I had to do robotics club to end it out, I think I would have been a lot more burnt out than I was. But I liked the boxing gym one a lot, which is why I left that one to do right at the end before like completing out the whole thing. But that shit dragged the fuck on, and there's still like a bunch of side quests in the game? Question mark. There's still a lot of side quests to do, right? I don't know if we're gonna do all of the. I don't know if we're gonna do all of those. Ah, fuck. I feel like we did a bunch of them. But you know. I'm probably not gonna do all of these. We're probably not even gonna finish like the Kappa one and stuff like that. Honestly. Nurse's office. I can go on a date. We're probably not doing those. As always, with these games, I always recommend that you go check them out as well. If you are interested in the games and you want to see some of the side stuff, then go check them out. But we're not going to hit all of it here. I'm not 100%ing Judgment on stream. That's not what's happening. Those school stories were a fucking lot. And I'm kind of ready. I'm kind of ready to go through, through fucking main story. I kind of want to do some of the side quests that we still have. Maybe the side cases at, like, Yokohama 99, you know? But honestly, I'm ready for the main story. I'm so ready. Fucking, I'm still waiting for my big, like, my canon moment to happen, you know? And for the fucking, Spider-Man music start playing. Boom, 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 boom. That fucking shit. That forces me to do main story. There's totally gonna be a main story bit that's gonna fucking make me go all in on the rest of the story. It always happens, right? It always fucking happens with these games that someone dies or something happens and I just want to kill the fucking final boss. I'm skating without like any real thing to do. I think Sawa's death was meant to be that here. I don't know why, but I didn't like. I feel really bad for Sawa, right? And I do want to beat that guy's ass. But like, maybe it's because maybe I was getting burnt on the school stories, and I just couldn't identify it. You know, maybe I was getting burnt. Maybe that is a possibility. But it didn't hit. It didn't hit. It didn't hit as much as some of the other ones. Where's the guy? Oh, fuck. Ah! Oh shit, where's she going? Where's she fucking, oh shit. Jesus, what? Oh, she's fucking gone. She's fucking gone quick before she despawns. There she goes. Where is she running? Where are you running to? She turned around. She saw me. You're not gonna go back for your food? She saw me and she's like, I'm not going back for my food. Fuck this. She was like, I should wait, my food. And she's like, oh, there they are. No, fuck that. Just act natural. Walk back. Gotta commit now. Gotta full commit now. And then the person they were sitting with is like, my fucking friend just fucking booked it out of here. What the? I was gonna keep drinking my coffee, I guess. Whatever. What the fuck ever. Oh my god, thank you so much for the raid. I beg appreciate the raid. Damn, I'm out of it. Thank you so much for the fucking the sub. Listen, I'm appreciative of the sub. 27 months. Damn, that's a long ass time. I've been streaming forever. This is the game dev, Garrett. Thank you, Adora. My favorite fucking bunny Goku girl. Hell yeah. Hug. Aw, thank you. Ah, crap. Another crash. Better compile. Now what? We've yet to receive a reply about the graphics on level 3. Please inform us of your decision. Why the hell are you asking me? I'm not the director. What makes you think I have any say in that? And what's this? Rewrite to account for user behavior? Why? The game's basically already shovelware at this point. This guy definitely sounds like a coder of some sort. I guess he's Ozaki-san, the clown. Excuse me, are you Ozaki-san? Okizaki. Okizaki-san? Are you from Babylon? Please don't tell me you tracked me down about the delay.
Yeah.
No. I'm Takayuki Yagami, a detective. I came here about a potential job. Oh. Whew. You're just a detective. At first I was worried you worked for a publisher. Thought you might have come here to yell at me about how far behind we are in development. So, could you tell me about this job? Oh, yeah. Please, take a seat. Let's see what he has to say. Ask about the case requests. You work for a game company, right, Okizaki-san? Which one is that?
Hi.
Yes, I'm a developer for God Tier Games. A developer? Yes, game companies are generally divided between publishers and developers. Publishers are the ones who handle the physical printings or digital releases of games. They also do marketing, event planning, those sorts of things. Developers are the ones who focus on the production, coding, writing, sound testing, all the work inside the game. Sometimes we reach out to publishers or project proposals. Other times, the publishers come to us with specific work in mind.
なるほど。
See, didn't know it was divided like that. Some companies actually have different branches that cover both. But God Tier only develops. Since we're just a small outfit, we just got over 100 staffers. I'm the publishing manager. It's more or less a mid-level position. By the way, what does the director do with video games? I'm guessing they're in charge of something, right?
Hi.
Right. The role can vary depending on the place. But ours are in total charge of the projects they're assigned. I got distracted for a minute by someone fucking counting outside. I guess there's a bunch of people jogging. Maybe it's like a baseball school team or something. And they're doing laps, and someone was like counting down from 10. And I was just out there while I was just like trying to like listen and see what the fuck was going on. Completely distracted from the game. If I had to boil it all down, the director's biggest job is making sure the game they're creating is fun. But instead, our director vanished before the game could be mastered. They're kind of loud enough. Does anyone hear them? Now I'm curious if they're getting picked up because they're kind of loud. That shit would be funny. That shit would be real funny. Then our director vanished before the game could be mastered and sent off to the publisher. Everyone's in a bit of a panic. Sounds rough. This is our director, Ryuichi Shinonome. So this is what I'm supposed to find. About Shinonome-san. What is happening? Not anything? Okay, that shit is distracting me though, that's how loud it is. What's the guy like? Shinonome is, well, foremost, he's a genius. Really?
Hi.
Yes, without him, the project wouldn't have even happened in the first place. He is the one who originally pitched the idea to the publisher. The fact that it was greenlit so quickly is rather exceptional. That doesn't sound...
Hi.
Right, it's not. This is the first time it's happened with God Tier. Not only that, but they gave us quite an impressive budget for our initial project. Now that's uncommon.
なるほど。
Let's see. So the Shinonome is a real whiz, huh? So what's the problem? Well, he's a bit moody. Actually, emotionally unstable might be more accurate. So that's why he took off.
Hi.
Yes, this isn't even close to the first time it's happened either. I had to go talk him into coming back each time. But this time he got really serious about it. Apparently he made a spy game a long time ago. And he used what he learned during his research to disappear. He bugged the office before he left to keep tabs on us. We even think he snuck out in disguise to keep us from noticing. That's pretty involved. But why go the effort to ghost the job? Shinonome-san's basically running on single-digit HP at this point. But with all the scheduling and task management, let alone his never-ending meeting with the publisher, he works until midnight almost. I can't. I fucking cannot. I fucking cannot. That shit is too loud. I gotta close this window. Hold on. They're counting down from like 10. And every time my brain is like latching on to that. And I'm fucking listening to them. My brain is fucking joining the countdown every single time. He works until midnight almost every day and even spends the night at the office most of the time. Honestly, can't blame him for wanting to get away from that. Wow. About Shinonome-san's location. Well, do you have any idea on where he may have run off to? Not specifically, but he does seem to be in the city still. A couple different people have told me they've seen him around town. On the way he's ditched work, but hasn't left the city outright. Well, there's a chance he's feeling conflicted about not delivering the game after all. The concept was his in the first place. After all, the concept was his in the first place. Honestly, it reminds me the most of a runaway kid. They might storm out of the house, but they're still too attached to go very far. Well, if he's really that attached, we might be able to convince him to come back. By the way, where was the last scene? I dropped my fan. I was moving my fan from the window to the floor, and I dropped it. Oops. Around Sakura River Street. That was about 10 to 15 minutes ago. So he might still be there. I would have checked myself if not for all the work. No problem. I get it. I'll go check around there. Okizaki-san. Oh, thank God I found you. We got a situation. Shinanogawa-san. What is it? The Babylon producer. Kinugawa. He stormed the office over the late master. What? I'm serious, it's real bad. He was screaming. Where's Shinonome? Over and over. Looks like he might pop a gasket any second. Oh no. I'll see you later, Yagami-san. Please find Shinonome-san as soon as you can. Game development sure sounds rough. I wonder if this is personal. I wonder if this quest is personal. You know what I mean? RGG is a developer, right? I'm curious that if, like, as a developer, can confirm game development is rough. Yeah, we all know game development is super rough. Right. There's no doubting that, but I'm wondering if this whole quest is something they went through. Though they were talking about a spy game, which I wonder if it's more like Kojima. To me, the fact that he's like an artiste and he made a spy game points to this poking fun at Kojima. Yeah, lol, that's what I was thinking too. Japan Skate 3! Yeah! Japan Skate 3! Japan Skate 3! Jump that guy! If I remember right, Shinonome-san was last seen around here. Well, let's see if he's still around. In here? Oh, he's right fucking there. Yeah, there he is. What the fuck?
Hmm?
Oh, I guess not. Shit. That guy looks just like him. Speaking of rough things, right next to the chipmunk, can't miss him. Hold on. Right next to the chipmunk. There's a fucking chipmunk there? Holy shit. But apparently that wasn't him. That's not him. Speaking of rough things, apparently Windows was the only issue in my friend's PC. The power supply has now failed and it won't turn on. Hoping no other components went down with it. That's fair. Yeah, that shit's rough. No glasses. Unless he's wearing a disguise, right? Oh, I guess this could be him. The hair's different from the guy's picture. It's easy to change with a wig, because it shouldn't factor that into the profile. Bristly face, not the full-grown beard. That could just be a fake. Guess I shouldn't factor that into the profile. This guy, he matches Shinonome-san's profile besides the hair. Disguising yourself as one of the homeless Shinonome-san, gotta say, not a bad strategy. Excuse me, are you Shinonome-san from God Tier Games? Who are you?
Yagami.
Yagami, detective. Okizaki-san from your company asked me to find you. Yep, I'm Shinonome, alright. Apparently the project is falling apart without you. Would you head back to the office? Buy me some food first? Huh? You want food? Can't work on an empty stomach. I guess so. Oh, but not today. Spot me tomorrow. That guy's looking me up today. Who is that guy? Wait a minute! What? Damn it! Wait, don't tell me. That was Shinonome-san? So who are you? Sure love race. Oh, hella disguise. You took way too long to run out here. Damn it. He played me. Now he's gone. Well, this sucks. What if I could figure out where he's going? I should check and observe if he left any evidence at the scene. Yeah, that shit's always rough, because you can never, like, fully check unless you have, like, extra components on hand to compare to, right? Good luck. I hope it's just the power supply. Those cans are glued on! Oh, everything fell apart. By the way, do you know where Shinonome-san ran off to? Who knows, left some important stuff behind and ran off in a tizzy. Just, okay. The computer?
Nanda?
A laptop, is that yours? Nope. It's that guy's, the one who said he'd feed us. Feed me. Guess he must have forgot it. Oh, so it's Shinonome? He was fiddling with it all the time, too. Sometimes he'd start screaming at it, real pissed. Stuff like, damn, bugs! So he fled his shop. But wanting to keep up with the game? Guess he might still be a bit invested in his progress. His laptop reeks of his cigarettes. When it comes to smells, I know just who to call. Doggy! Dog, 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 dog. Where's my dog? There's the dog. Hell yeah, look at Rompo. Hell yeah, sniff that laptop. Ronpo, can you track Shinonome with us? Sure fucking can. Of course he fucking can. Why wouldn't he be able to? Who's a good pupper? There's a few actually. There's Rosie. There's Rompo. There's Chi-Chi, who is fucking sleeping. She is knocked the fuck out. So many good dogs. Where are we going, Rompo? Also, hi Tiger Scooter, hi Emily. Welcome in. Oh shit, I forgot my laptop. Did you bring it with you? That wasn't my fucking job. My job wasn't to bring his fucking laptop to him. My job was to find the fucking guy. Fuck his laptop. His laptop belongs to that guy. He's gonna get a food. Let me pet the fucker, and to be clear, I said pet, not punt. Well, that's just an annoying dog. Damn, hello. Why do I have a side quest at the girls' bar? Step by step. Oh. Where, dog, where? Rompo's a good dog. Rompo's a really good dog. See, Rompo's smart. Oh, that's him. Huh? What's with this dog? Oh. Fool me once, shame on you. You found me! You're not getting away this time. Especially not with this guy with me. Pet the puppy? Which one? Which one? Shinonome-san, please go back to work. Don't you have responsibility as director? No way! That exploitative workplace will be the death of me! Really? That seems like a stretch. It's no stretch. Long periods of overtime could lead to death by overworking. I've already done 80 hours of it this month. I can't work anymore. I'm gonna drop. 80 hours? Seriously? That doesn't even include the unpaid overtime I've worked. Don't underestimate the gaming industry. Wow. I was fine putting up with it at first. The project was my idea. But then that monstrous producer started breathing down my neck. First they raised the bar for quality over and over without ever pushing the deadlines back. Next thing they do, they scream at me to get everything done on time. Even my staff has started snapping at me. What are you gonna do? Hurry up and decide all day long. They have no idea how much I'm shielding them from the producer. From hell. Yeah, this producer from hell. Who exactly is that? He works for a publisher, Babylon. He's the one who controls our funding. And he's one terrifying guy. I think he's in the Yakuza. I'm scared he's gonna rub me out or something. Yeah. Not the Yakuza would rub you out over a game. Whatever, I'm not going back. You can't make me. This isn't going well. What can I do? talk it out with the client. I guess there's something I could do. Yeah. It's just tiresome. Maybe I should just give up. Giving up already? Awesome. You should try being a video game director, considering I'm not budging for the spot. Yeah, sorry. I'm already got a job to get you back to work. I'm gonna make sure it happens. Aw, what? No way, I'm just leaving him here now. What else could I try? Pet them all? All of them? Okay. We'll start with Rosie because she's in chat. Pet the Rosie. Pet. Yeah, next is, Emily said it right. You're a good puppy and a good mod. I wonder what the producers saw to this mission. LOL, yeah. If they even saw it. Forcing him to go back won't work. He'll just bail again later. Looks like we all just have to talk it out. Sorry, Shinonome-san. Can you hold on for a second? Huh? Come here, Chichi. Chichi. Come here, puppy. Puppy? Chichi? There she is. Good dog. Good doggy. Hi, doggy. Hi, doggy. You want uppies? Come here. I'm gonna pet you, and then I gotta pet Bronco. Yeah, there's the dog. Pet the dog. Pet the dog. My doggy is a golden lab, and she's a good girl. Oh, you have a golden lab? I have a rat that pretends to be a dog. She thinks she's a dog, so I let her pretend to be a dog. But she's very obviously, when you look at her, not a dog. This is clearly a rat. Right, Chichi? Yeah, it's a rat. This is a rat. This is a rat. Rat. Yeah, I'm petting the dog. Had a golden lab? No, I just have a lab. Gotcha. And now we pet Rompo. Pat the Rompo. Shinonome-san, please come back. Okizaki-san. What are you gonna do if we don't get the master finished? All our hard work. Almost a year's worth of work. Out the window. Shut up. Working for that company is nightmare mode. How the hell do you expect me to make that deadline? I couldn't meet it if I cheated and mainlined energy drinks until we're done. My stomach's a wreck, man. I've been finding blood in my stool. And I've been sleeping under my desk for months. It's murder on my back. I know, but still, you need to come back. Kinugawa-san came to the office. I've never seen a producer that angry. Kinugawa-san's at the office? Sounds like that's the producer from hell. Actually, no, he stormed out saying something like, wait, till I get my hands on that? Well, the last word wasn't a nice one. Finally gotcha. Kinugawa-san? Huh? That's him? You rat bastard! Trying to skip out on your end of the deal, huh? Or do you call this bullshit development? I'm not. Then what the fuck are you doing out here? What's your fan base supposed to do, huh? Huh? You want to see what a game over is like in real life, huh? You'll see it while you sink to the bottom of the Tokyo Bay. Shinonome, either you come back to work, or you die right on the spot. Time to pick. Welcome to your last life. Well, No continues after this. He... No wonder he's the producer from Hell. This would be considered abuse of power in the Yakuza family, let alone the game industry. You what? I quit. What? I said I quit. Forget that exploitative bullcrap. I'll never go back there. I've been out of life since the moment I started working with you. Oh. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And you call yourself a visionary. Well, visualize this. Your own fucking corpse. You're telling me you want to disappoint all those fucking people who love your games, huh? And you know what? I'm sick of this thug stick of yours. You're scary enough. You should come with an age restriction. Why, you garbage-ass code monkey? You fucking talk to me that way? It's really game over now. Oh crap, this is just abusive workplace. This is really bad. Hey, cut it out. You can't hurt it. Aren't you aware of the Abuse of Authority Prevention Act? Huh? Fuck are you talking about? I don't mind, dipshit, or I'll kill your ass too. Oh, come on. Where's this Yakuza talk coming from? Aren't you supposed to work for a legitimate business? Fuck you mean, Yakuza? I've been a civvy since I crawled out of the room. Okay, gross, but calm down. I'll crush your fucking skull! What the? He saw it run when he gets this mad. He can't think straight. He's really gonna kill you. What? Die! Well, this is just like real life. I would totally play a game about a dog detective who needs to set things up so that his owner realizes the truth of the mystery. Let me go up here a bit, because I feel like I missed some stuff. Rampo needs its own game? Agreed. Would totally fucking play a detective game about a detective dog, who needs to set things up so that his owner realizes the truth of the mystery. So they can communicate it. Set it up also that Rampo has to leave Amasawa to the answer. Yeah, so you have to like... The mechanics of the game are that you have to run away and like find clues and like build them up for your owner to find as you so for Amasawa to find as she's like out searching for you. That's really cool. GG started climbed anything recently? That's a definitive decider on what is and isn't a rat. Chi-Chi's always climbing. Hey, about that Discord server link I asked about when we first met. Discord server link. You have been around for a bit. I have one thing. So I haven't brought it up again. I have one thing. One Discord rule, pretty much, that is pretty important. And that is, I will not be inviting people who are under the age of 18. And from the way that you've mentioned, like, school and stuff, it kind of sounds like you're under that age. I think I mentioned it when you asked for it the first time. I look for two things. I look for someone who's, like, in chatting, and then I am not inviting people who are under the age of 18. The server is 18 plus, not necessarily like NSFW, but I just don't feel comfortable personally. I know a lot of my community doesn't feel comfortable personally hanging out with people underage. I'm an adult. I hang out with adults. Gotta find out. Gotta find your friend groups in your age, you know? Doesn't mean you can't watch the streams and participate in chat. This is entertainment at the end of the day. You can hang out here if you want to. That does sound like it'd be a fun-ass game. But it's kind of like Britain. Don't know what that means. What's Yagami supposed to do? Fight your boss? Oh, yeah, that's exactly what it's gonna do. What else would we fucking do? Not to imply Amasawa isn't a good detective in her own right, but Rampo can obviously communicate the answer. True. And Rampo is probably gonna find a lot of stuff that Amasawa just isn't. Because Rampo just has like a different set of skills. You know? So it'd be really good for a detective, specifically a detective game, where instead of playing as the human detective, you play as the detective's like animal companion, right? It doesn't have to be Amasawa and Rampo. It could be anyone, right? Good night, Emily. Restful, okay? See you around. Yeah, but I like Rampo. Yeah, it would be cool if it was Rampo. Full RGG! Pitch RGG your idea. I'm dead. I'm dead. I lost. I lost this fight. I lost this fight. Damn. Nope. In the case of Rampo and Amasawa, it could be that you're leading her to cases, right? Like, she's a good detective, but she can only work with what she got. So you're leading her as Rampo to cases. You're leading her to stuff that she probably wouldn't have otherwise found. You're leading her to clues that she wouldn't have found. And then since she's already a detective, she'll be able to piece it together. It kind of makes sense that since it's a dog of a detective, the detective dog is the dog of a detective herself, that dynamic would work really well. It's not just some random stumbling in and expressing shit to like the police. It's someone who's going to sit there and now investigate based upon the clues that they're given. By the dog themselves, you know? So there's like a sort of interaction between the dog and the owner. That'll make for like a really interesting dynamic in the game. That would be really fun. And Kinugawa just immediately gives up. Oh, you're strong as hell. Way more of a secret boss than a trash mob. Okay, dude, you better cool it off now. You think your company is going to be okay with you assaulting a contracted employee? Yeah, my bad. Blood just ran to my head is all. I forgot they warned me if I popped off like that again, they'd can my ass. Maybe we could forget about all this? But Yagami-san, what should we do about him? Still not going back. Okizaki-san, Kinugawa-san. I think maybe you three just need to talk it out. Talk it out? Nah, that ain't happening. I know what I gotta do. Huh? Shinonome. Hey, what? Huh? I'm begging you. You gotta come back. Without you, this game's totally fucked. It needs you. We need you. Kinugawa-san? I know I've bitten your head off a bunch, but I also know you really are a fucking genius. That's why I bent over backwards to get this project greenlit. The sheer amount of ass I kissed to get the execs to sign off on it. So Shinonome, don't you ever forget, fans all across Japan. The whole ass world. They're dying for Death Stranding. Your next game. I should know. I'm one of them. I can't wait to play this motherfucking game. Kinugawa-san. I understand. But I'm not working unpaid overtime anymore, got it? Yeah, I could live with that. Whew. That seemed like it was gonna go south, but it all worked out. Shinonome, don't you worry, that genius little noggin of yours about unpaid OT. But you are gonna master that game on time, you hear me? I'll get it done. Kinugawa reminds me of a meatloaf, and I love him for that. Yeah, Kaito, yeah. Meatloaf vibe. Assigned meatloaf at vibes. It makes me think of these old Pac-Man adventure games where you don't actually control Pac-Man. You have to manipulate his environment to convince him to do what you want. What? Excuse me? I don't think I've seen those. I've seen, like, Pac-Man World, but that's... you control Pac-Man, right? When are we playing those on stream? I want the most luxurious office you have, and 2 lunches a day. That's too much. 2 lunches? Fuck that. No, 1 lunch, half of a luxurious office. The other half goes to someone else. I love the implication. The reason he's so angry is he's a toxic fan, not a Yakuza as implied. Yeah. He looks like a Yakuza, but he's just a fucking toxic fan. It was for Super Nintendo. You have a slingshot, you can shoot various things or yell at Pac-Man to go to a direction. LOL, what the fuck? Did it have a mic? Yagami-san, thank you so much. I think we might actually be okay now. It's good. By the way, when's the release date? Oh, actually, it's in a few days. Huh? That's all? Are you really gonna be okay? Well, it's a VR game developed on pre-existing engine for specific headsets. At events and VR playrooms and whatnot. Unlike other releases, there's no need to produce physical media or upload the ROM to digital storefronts. Actually, you keep working on it right up to the release date, as long as you push the day one patch in time. Though that's not an ideal scenario. Oh, a VR game. Those could be pretty fun. Please do give it a try when it's released. I'll let you know when it's live. Cool. Looking forward to it. Okizaki-san, bad news! Shinanogawa-san? What is it this time? Shinonome-san threw the whole team into high gear. He said he's redoing the fourth boss entirely from scratch. What? We just finished that! If we have to respec and redo all the programming and then debug, we're not gonna make it. I know, but Shinonome-san won't budge. He says it's about the quality. Again? What did Kinagawa-san have to say about it? So long as the Master's done inside, you do what Shinonome tells you. I'll handle the execs at Babylon. I don't know which is worse anymore. Stubborn Shinonome or inspired Shinonome. And now, he's got the producer from hell in his corner. No one can stop him. Are you really gonna be okay? I quit! Yagami-san. It appears I'm about to enter the final phase of battle.
Yeah.
Alright, well, good luck with the release. Nah, I'm quitting. Here I go! Nah, he's quitting too. They're fucking leaving. They're quitting together. They're going to Kamurocho. I yell at Pac-Man even when I have direct control. LOL. Pac-Man never packs fast enough. So true. Working in the game industry seems rough. Nah, this was before mics were common. You just press L or R to say, hey, go that way. And he may or may not listen. May or may not listen. He might just say, how about no? I gotta play that. It's on the Super Nintendo. Do you have the name of the game? That game's gonna be full of bugs. That game, I'm surprised it didn't get canceled right now. They're about to redo an entire fucking boss 5 minutes before the fucking release. Or the fourth boss. We don't even know how many bosses are in the game. They're redoing the fucking fourth boss with 3 days to release. Don't worry, no one's gonna get to the fourth boss before the patch. Install 5 gigs, day 1, patch 35. This is a VR game that they're talking about too, so like, I don't know how big VR games are. I don't really do VR. I don't have like a headset or anything to do VR. Sounds like Hey You Pikachu, but without voice. They want to feel the power? Is somehow implementing a ton of features right before release and still making it on time? Good luck. Good luck. People do that shit all the time. I guess it could be fun too. Maybe. Maybe it could be. Could also just be hell. That's a side quest now. What do we have next? Kamurocho's the next one. Suguira. Do I have to go over there to do this? Oh, I guess we still have noise, right? Just came back and there's no noise in the phone. Coincidence? Adding dithering noise to reduce distortion. Dog tier hanging up. This is... Isn't that over by where Ichiban used to live? At the old lady spot? Pikachu would just start throwing tissues sometimes and would threaten to hit you with a bamboo sword. What do you mean Pikachu had a bamboo sword? I know Pikachu was a little piece of shit and didn't listen in that game. What, he would fucking like attack you with swords? What the fuck? After 5 minutes of release, the 4th boss has been defeated due to an exploit found in level 4 that skips the credits. Sources concluded this was a debug skip left in the game with comments on the code reading, "A new boss in 4 days, we can't do that." LOL. Thankfully, it is a game for events and showcases only. It is not like a public, like, consumer game. Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures? What about Pac-Man 1? What's up with Pac-Man 1? Does Pac-Man 1 exist? There's also Pac in Time. That's more traditional platformer. Is Pac in Time kinda like the Pac-Man World games or whatever? Or is that before Pac-Man World? You likely won't make it to the 4th boss in 20 minutes of allocated time in the game. Probably not. So you can probably get away with it. Pac-Man 1 is just Pac-Man and classic Pac-Man? No, I don't believe. Oh, down there? Your Honor, the pack is back and better than ever. Is that like a thing? Oh, there's a fucking squirrel here. There's a squeeble. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what happened? Wasn't there a whole underground thing here? And it was on this side, right? Oh no, it was up there. It was up on that bridge, right? Yeah. Pac in Time was before Pac-Man World. It was a 2D platformer instead of a 3D one. Interesting. Never played that. Squirrel was protecting Tomato. Oh yeah, there is a little plant down there. Hello. It's a thing. Is that like a slogan? That's funny. I never heard Pac is back. Here? In the fucking trash? Here? This is a signal coming from that manhole? What the? Why? Leave me alone. Huh? Eh? Whoa, a lady. Why are you stalking me? Come again. Wait, are you not? Hi, I'm Yagami. No, I'm a detective named Yagami. A detective? I've been going around town hunting down wiretaps by tracking their signals. Did you know you're giving one off right now? What? I am? Also, you mentioned stalking. Is something wrong? Yes, this guy's been following me since yesterday. No matter where I run, or for how long, he keeps showing up. I figured he wouldn't find me in the sewer. I see. Well, I think you've been bugged. I guess it's hidden. My guess is hidden somewhere on you. That's probably why your stalker keeps finding you. Oh, I'm bugged, but where? At the detector. Let me find the source. Let's see. Bingo. Oh, ma'am. Inside of you? What the fuck? Your ass? Ma'am. Ma'am. Oh, no. Where is it pointing? It's pointing at her ass, though. Yeah, maybe she ate it. It's pointing her on her fucking ass. That's some bad news. You got a fucking bug inside of you, man. Do you have anything in your pocket? That's not where her fucking put her back pocket. Fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. Just my cell phone. Ooh. Ah, there it goes. Your phone appears to be bugged. In fact, I'm certain. I had no idea. Someone would have had to disassemble the phone to get one in. Can you think of any time where that would have been possible? Now you mention it, I took it in the other day when the battery started messing up. And you're telling me that the man from the repair shop did it? It's quite possible. Damn it. I can't believe this. You know what? Screw this thing. You sure that was wise? It's fine. I'll buy another one. Great. Just what the water cycle needs. Cell phones. Hmm? What's he doing? Chan, I'll follow you to the ends of the sea if I have to. What? I guess he thought you fell in the river. Forgot I can't swim. Off he goes. Like the rest of the trash in the water. So does that mean I'm safe now? Yeah, I suppose so. But if you ever have any trouble like this again, please reach out to me. I can refer you to a great lawyer. Thank you so much, Yagami-san. Well, at least he's the stalker is in the fucking river with the rest of the trash where he fucking belongs. Fuck that stalker guy. She was getting stalked by the phone fucking guy. What the fuck? What a fucking freak. Is Yagami also the great lawyer? Nah, he means Genda and the gang, right? Like, I imagine he means Genda and the rest of the gang over at the Kamurocho office, right? Let's check out Buzz Researcher. Keyword noise. Signal fizzled out on me. Can't get away from this damn noise. Okay, yeah. Up there is the next one. That's a thing to start working on the end of, actually. Does Yagami know Phoenix Wright? I had to think about it for a minute. I don't think he would. And if he does, it's because he's a fucking competing defense attorney. But Yagami, Yakuza and Lost Judgment is Sega. Phoenix Wright is Capcom, right? I remember when reading, when looking up some stuff, if Judgment 3 was in the pipeline. Apparently Genda's actor passed away, so if Judgment happens, they'll need to address that. Oh, no! What? They'll just have to, like, kill off Genda, right? That's sad. Judgment 3 is Found Judgment. He becomes a lawyer again. It's actually a game about lawyer stuff. That would be a cool angle, right? That would be like a really cool angle. Genda passes away and leaves the thing to Yagami. who then comes back to like lawyering, and you have to do law cases now and detective work. That gives him an edge because he's also a detective, right? Get the law and fucking the detective agency will like merge. And we get all those contacts. That'd be kind of cool. Where are we going? Here? I think we're going here. Retiring, I guess. Yeah. Retiring also works. What? This bowl? The bowl? I'm getting a signal from the ramen bowl? Looks like someone ordered it to go and left the bowl here for someone at the ramen shop to pick back up. A bug's attached at the bottom. Did someone at the ramen shop land this? The secret ingredient. Can I help you?
Hi.
Yes, actually. I see. The bowl was bugged. How strange. Whose was this? Our president's. Sounds like he was the target. But why bug ramen? He's so busy, he usually works through lunch. Since he's usually having some sort of meeting while eating, perhaps one of our competitors is spying on him? I see, that would certainly get a ramen bowl inside an office without any questions being raised. Since they all get picked up later, the evidence is taken away without a fuss. Oh, does that mean someone at the ramen shop is behind this? Could be. There's a corrupt detective in town. He's behind most of these recent bugging incidents. Maybe he slipped into the shop as a part-timer or something. Keep an eye on the staff for a while. Somewhere out of sight. Excellent. Thank you so much for helping with this. Who's that? Is this our guy? He's not in uniform. He probably isn't going back to work after this. He looks to be mid-30s, around 180 cm. Certainly fits everything I know so far about the detective. Am I finally about to catch the guy? If so, he's probably headed back to wherever he's hiding. I should tail him. Alright, bet. We'll follow him. Where is he going? Is he gonna go left or right here? Okay. If he turns around, I really don't want him to turn around. There's nothing for me to like lean against. What the fuck? Why'd he do that? Why'd he fucking do that? He like came over here, looked that way, was like, nah, and then went that way. What is he doing? What is bro's game plan? Where the fuck is he going? I guess he went around the big crowd of people. Oh, shit. No way. No way. Go, 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 go. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Here I was talking shit about the guy and he had the right fucking idea. Where'd he go? Shit. Imagine you take control of the dog and take him down. That would be really cool. You take control of Rompo. You fucking get the guy. Rompo's more of like a detective, not a like a attack dog, right? Rompo's whole deal is that he sniffs out clues. So I don't think he would chase them. But I think he'd be able to sniff them out and find them, though. Is it? A smoke break. Maybe he's not headed for his hideout after all. Doesn't think he's going anywhere anytime soon, though. Time to shift into interrogation mode. Hi there. You work at the ramen shop, right? I'm a detective. Yagami. Oh, the detective! I've been waiting for you. Good to finally meet you. So, can I get that 100 down now? Mm-hmm. You've been waiting? I think he's mistaking me for the corrupt detective. Guess you were planning to meet up here. But that means this ramen slinger's not my guy. Maybe an accomplice or hired hand. Said it was good to finally meet me, though. Must not know what the detective looks like either. Hello? Now's no good. Payment will come later. What? Then who are you? Damn, this went sideways. Sounds like the detective knows what's going on. Is he watching us right now? What the hell? So that's how slow this detective will go, huh? Got it. We'll just take these guys out real quick. So the detective thinks that a bunch of no fucking use thugs could take me? That's really interesting. Sorry, detective man. Not today. You have to do better than that.
What?
You're telling me you haven't met up with him? You better not lie to me. I won't, I swear I don't know the guy. All the jobs we get are through email. Corrupt detective is pretty damn careful covering his tracks. And I was so close this time, barely a step away from seeing him in person. The detective probably thought these guys beat me up one time, so they must be able to defeat any detective. LOL. That'd be funny if that's the case. That would be fucking hilarious. 10 targets with the detector. Huh? Interesting. I am curious how many side quests are in the game. I wonder if there's 2 more Dastardly Detective ones, right? We've done a bunch. We've done like a bunch of these. So it says there's... So this says there's 54 side places, and we've done like 30 out of the 54. Not all of them, but a good 30 of them. Yagami isn't any detective. Yagami has a device that goes beep sometimes. That does put you on a higher dealio of detectives, doesn't it? Where is train station? Because we should go to Kamurocho. Can I take the train to Kamurocho? Or do I need to take... I might have to take the taxi. Yeah, I don't think I can take the train to Kamurocho. We'll go to Kamurocho. I have a case over there. Oh, there's a few side cases here. At least 2. Huh. It's so weird every time we get to walk in Kamurocho again. Oh, this case is right here at the house. Huh. Why are there people outside of our fucking detective agency? Yeah, right? The detective's office? Yeah, he took some pics of my manager while he was out with his mistress. And this guy blackmailed him over it. Oh, did he threaten to post him on social media? That'll put your career in the gutter real quick. Blackmail? Me? I've never done that. Sorry, did you have some business with my agency? White tee, black leather jacket, tight jeans? Even has a crispy do in the chain wallet. This is... We're sorry! No. The hell was that about? Hey, that jacket. Yeah, it's that Yagami guy from Chatter. Dressed as like a thug, just like his bio says. What's going on? Sounds like some bad rumors about me are getting around. Been going on since I've been out of town. She mentioned Chatter. Time for some buzz research. Oh my god, someone is fucking pretending to be Yagami right now. Oh no, it's Yagami Judgment, run away! Fuck Yagami Judgment. We fucking hate Yagami Judgment. Boo! Boo! Cleared I don't like the costume. Why I don't like the costume? Huh. There's only 2 things to get here. Interesting. I guess we could buzz research while we're here. Yagami? There we go. Access fraudster to do 5 times. Pretty sure got threatened with pics of me sugar babying it up. Threatening extortion? Man, this detective's a real thug. Some detective Yagami threatened my friend all of a sudden. Scammed by some asshole named Yagami. Cops are asking us about Yagami. Huh. I'm a fraud. What the hell? I don't know where it's coming from. Maybe I should narrow down my search. Here we go. Saw Yagami a bit ago. Just saw Yagami. Yagami just ran off. Saw my own 2 eyes. Over there. Okay. Poster from yesterday. It seemed focused around the Champion District. The police? Hope that's a rumor. Not sure if I'll find any leads, but I should scope out the Champion District anyway. Here we go. Some corrupt detective. Oh, this imposter sent this much damage already. Looks like the majority of it's from the past few days. Seriously, what's happening? Threaten, blackmailing, and shakedowns? I had no idea about any of this. Can't figure out where the rumors originated. What about other keywords? Oh, so we're going to Champion District about this. Got it. This must be what Yagami does. During the loading screens, I knew something was up. It sounds like he doesn't know what the fuck is going on, but yeah, he's skateboarding all over fucking town. Like a goddamn menace? Yeah, maybe he is a criminal. You know? Maybe. Yagami! Get out here! Old man, I need you to stop.
Eh?
What the hell is... I'm scared. Don't you worry, Tato. Grandpa's gonna be Yagami to a pulp. But Yagami is scary. Don't cry, Tato. Grandpa promises Yagami's ass is grass. That old man's after me. What the hell's going on in this town? I'm getting a real bad feeling about this. Well, let's go talk to him about it. Something tell me if I'm done if I don't handle this just right. Yeah, let's do it. If people have been bad-mouthing me all over town, then this probably has something to do with it. Should see what his deal is. Excuse me? Is that... Yagami! Oh, so you're Yagami, the no-good scumbag who robbed my adorable grandchild? No, this is all a bit 500 yen yesterday. And today you hit him for 50,000? How could you be so low? The grandpa's been to meet Yagami. Whoever shook this kid down. I better nip this in the bud. Now hold on. It's not true. I'm Yagami, but I've never shaken anyone down. Absurd. Don't waste your bread. I'm kicking your ass from here to Sunday. Oh, fuck. Grandpa, why, Yagami? Damn it. I better get going. 2 arms. What? What the fuck? The same old man. Are they twins or something? Where's this Yagami? I'll slice him to bits. Wait till he gets a taste of an 8,000 blade. Oh, that's worse. Yagami! Show yourself! How could you do this to my grandchild? I'll carve you up right! What the fuck? No, but wait. Oh shit. Are they triplets? Seriously? Are they triplets, and why do they all have the same grandchild? They all have the same grandchild. Anyway, I can distract these worked up grandpas. With my fists. I guess I could just use the disguise. They'll never fucking catch me like this. He is evil. Just putting his hand up, the old man fell to the ground. He's an evil wizard. No, what do you mean? Alright, this kid ought to trick the old timers. Where are you, Yagami? I'll have your head. I guess Grandpa's go berserker mode for the grandkids or something. Somehow. Still though, what the hell? Jetter's nothing but useless rumors. Guess I'll start hitting up my old haunts for any leads. Bird stop, Tender. Tender's right here. Tender happens to be literally right here. I need a cigarette butt for it. Uh-oh, police. The number of reports we've taken on him have gotten a lot worse in the past few days. We need to speak to him in person. Even so, I don't know where he is. Is that so? Well, if you see him, will you reach out to us? Sure, you'll be my first call. Guess the rumors about the police being after me were true after all. This is a bad day. Let's see what Masuda has to say. He'd never snitch on me to the cops. Yeah, he'd never snitch on me. Yeah, he would never. No snitches. Hey, what's up? Matsuda. Taco, you okay? The cops are just here. Something about you being a crooked detective? I don't know where this nonsense came from either. When I got back to Kamurocho, my rep was already taken and tanked by somebody. You know anything about this? Even just a rumor? I've been hearing that this detective with your name's been blackmailing cheaters and wild wiretaps and pictures. Here he's even shaking down kids, making hostesses miserable at bars. I have no idea about any of this. That can only mean an imposter's on the loose. An imposter of me. But what could someone get out of pretending to be some regular detective? No clue. But I'm sure he wants people to know he's you. Whenever he finishes raising hell, throws a bunch of your cards around, like this one. This card looks like the real thing. If he's showing them around like confetti, my guess is he has a ton of them. Where can an imposter get so many of your business cards? Either he made his own copies or he stole them out of the office. From your office? You lock up when you leave, right? I don't think I can remember the last time I locked up. Don't you ever get sick of unlocking and locking doors all the time? Talk about careless. Did you forget this is Kamurocho? I'll be careful from now on. Anyway, if the imposter did sneak into my office, he might have left some sort of trace. I'm gonna head to the office now, Masuda. See you around. Alright, watch your back up there. Yep, thanks. See, it's an imposter. I'm actually wondering if this is Dastardly Detective again. The place is a sty. Someone partying here while I was gone? Guess the phony Yagami really made himself at home. Okay, bulge. But also a dipshit move. There's gotta be some evidence of who I'm dealing with here somewhere in this mess. No. Hot pot right on the desk. That's gonna leave a mark. Actually, that pot's pretty big. Full of chili shrimp, looks like. Did my phony actually host people here? The shrimp's barely been touched. Maybe something came up right in the middle of dinner, like another client to handle. Still warm. That means they were just here. This must be doing of the illegal Yagami detective agency. Yes. There's the less legal one and then the illegal one. There's two different ones. We're the less evil. Less evil. Less legal. Place reeks of booze. They must really be living it up. Jeez, almost like a tank rolled through here. Not a party. Potato chip bag. Well, put your trash where it belongs. Okay, the best clue is the pot of chili shrimp. It's still warm, so I doubt my imposter's been gone long. They also barely touched it for some reason. Which could be... saw me coming. That explained why he left his food here. Would mean he hadn't gotten far either. Ugh. Stuff almost reeks. I doubt anyone could be around for this long without smelling like garlic and chilies. So next steps. Wait. Could I track him by scent? Yeah, let's get the dog over here in 2 seconds, right? No fucking way are we getting that dog out here. Fucking eat it? If I were Yagami, I would. Let me just call the dog on my cell phone and have the dog here in 2 minutes. Yeah, well, how the fuck is he here? I will be taking all of that chili shrimp. Why? Oh, you telling me you know where our B&E chef went? Yeah. I imagine so, considering the amount of garlic he must have used. If we track the smell of his food, we might end up hunting down our guy. Alright, it's your time to shine, buddy. Yeah, let's go. Left or right? Left it is. Straight or right? Right? Okay, right. Left or right? Hand over your cash. Please, no. Do you want me sharing these pictures of you cheating with the world? Huh? Mr. Big Shot Company Manager? No, anything but that. I have a wife and a child. Should have thought of that before you cheated. That's on you. Think of it as a 500,000 yen learning fee. I couldn't afford that. Better listen real good now. Who the fuck is this guy? It's the eating guy. You're... No. Don't run. Wait, of all the people... You're Yagami? Yeah, you gotta. Really? This jackass is the one impersonating me? Look, I'm not. You're Sakakiba from the Nihokeigen gang, aren't you? Well, how'd you know? I really want to know, as some people mistook you for me. What exactly is going on? I'm the real Yagami. This guy's some phony. I assure you that's not Takayuki Yagami. I'm more in shape than that. I just got this glandular thing, yeah. Hit me out the blue. What? you're gonna impersonate me, at least try to hit the right weight class for it. I don't see that happening anytime soon. Sakakiba, let's get real. The jig's up, man. Kasai, you were in on this too? What are you trying to pull here? You fuck shit up for us bad, Yagami, and not just once, twice! We're finally getting back on track as the Neo-Kane gang, and then you go and ruin it. Even our main Koga's gone now. So this is just some petty revenge. That's why you dragged my name through the mud, tried to ruin my business. Even got some pissed off fogies come from my head. You do a real piece of work. Yeah, well, it's your fault I'm starving again, so you're gonna be my meal ticket from here on. Come on, Sakakiba, the two of us combined, we could whoop his ass. Yeah, fine, bring it. Sure, I could take you for good this time. Real Yagami? Brother? Wait, which one is Yagami? The one outside or inside the alley? I think it's that one. The one with the name of Sakakiba sounds like Yagami. It's the same name, right? He's using his moves. He's using all of Yagami's moves. Now, obviously, the real Yagami is the other guy, not the one we're playing. We've been playing a fake this whole time. Glad that's over with. So, Tak, looks like you were able to clear your name after all. Yeah, that was one hell of a mess. At least you got a taste of what it's like to be a local celebrity. Guess so. More than a taste. Actually, I think I've had my fill. Working from the shadows, and the street detective shoots me just fine. Sounds like you and I are both happiest with a piece of quiet. So here's to that lasting.
Cool.
Right. Here's to peace and quiet. Takayuki Yagami, evil detective? Yes, that is Takayuki Yagami, evil detective. One more before we have to go do main story. Here? Is it the cafe? Is it the girls' place? No, it's not Sexy Club. Up here? This is Kazuma Jumonji's office. So maybe it's him? Might you be Yagami-san?
Hi.
Yes, Takayuki Yagami. And you must be... Please just call me Okazaki while we're out here. You never know who might be listening. Very true. Allow me to formally introduce me. I'm Aruto Okazaki. That's my real name, in fact. So this is the face of the masked writer. He's younger than I looked. Well, Yagami-san, before we enter my workspace, I want you to promise me something. You won't tell anyone what you're about to see. What I'm about to see? Very well. My lips are sealed. This way, please.
Hmm?
What is this? This is the true identity of Kazuto Jumonji.
Eh?
I'm not sure I understand. All the works of Kazuto Jumonji are written by 10 of us here, including myself. In other words, Kazuto Jumonji isn't one person. He's a group of authors. A whole group? Really? Interesting. This is the LAN party room? The LAN writing room, yeah. I wonder if they like work on each other's stuff. Having Yagami versus Yagami fight is a good way to use the same character model for a mission. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. Totally the same character model. Did not make a new one. So that's how you write books in so many different genres. Such an impossible place. Yep, it's all due to the affinity of 10 talented authors. Different personalities, all writing at the same time. Pretty neat trick. Oh, who's the detective? So this is a detective. A Kamurocho detective at that. I bet he's got a lot of good stories. Curious. Please have a seat, Yagami-san. Allow me to explain a request to you. This is a real surprise. So many people all writing as one person. Yeah. Don't know if other groups like us, that's for sure. Be told, each one of us is a failed author. I mean, we all had publishing debut, but never any success beyond that. Each of us nearly gave up our pens for good. How'd you come to work together? How else? Through social media. Launched an online community ended up attracting a bunch of failed authors. And through our exchanges, we came up with the idea of joint authorship. We tried it, and it worked. That's interesting. And I hear your first effort was a smash hit. Oh yes, it was a masterpiece that none of us could have written on our own. It exists only because the 10 of us worked on it together. Some of us come up with clever twists, some of us are good at dialogue, some of us are awesome at building plot. Where each of us might be lacking in one area, together we can be a great author. Aww. Still, it doesn't seem possible for 10 people to write a coherent book. Hollywood movie scripts are often written by multiple people. It just depends on how you divvy it up. What's more, by managing the workload of each member, we can work on multiple titles simultaneously. As long as you do it right, this unique creative process ends up pretty productive. Exactly! I don't doubt any writer could do what we're doing. And I'm in charge of managing the members' schedules, which is something I'm great at. I used to be an editor, you know. Former editor, huh? Well done. Time to ask some questions. About the stolen ideas. I heard some of your ideas were plagiarized. What can you tell me? Okay, so it was about half a year ago. You're in the midst of publishing a manuscript we had just finished. Polishing. A new mystery novel came out and immediately became a hot topic because this one trick which was depicted in the story. And the thing was, it was nearly identical to the manuscript we were polishing. The author beat you to the punch. Yes, and when we published ours later, we were accused of plagiarism. Any chance it was coincidence? That the contents just happened to be similar? That's pretty hard to imagine. Because it wasn't just the trick I mentioned earlier, it was also the setting, the structure, and even the character traits. They were all almost exactly the same. Too many similarities for it to be mere coincidence. Not if there are thousands of them like that. You can only say it was coincidence if there had been one thing. What the reader saw could definitely not be called a coincidence. Alright, I get it. And it wasn't just the one book that plagiarized us. Same author put out 3 more books after that in succession, all with ideas that were just like ours. Actually, that's about the authors that's plagiarizing them. I wonder if it's one of the group. Just like trying to get paid on their own. Could you tell me about this author you think is stealing your ideas? His name is Sugoroku Futaba. First novel was published more than 10 years ago. It was a decent hit at the time. He even won an award in some mystery novel contest. But after that, his book seemed to go nowhere. People said it was just a one-hit wonder type deal. But then all of a sudden, that one-hit wonder came out with a new book that turned into a famous bestseller. Right? And that book was nearly identical to one of ours we had yet to release. So, one after the other, Mr. Futaba continued to publish books that closely resembled what we were working on. All of them bestsellers. Now people think he's made this miraculous comeback. If you're so suspicious of the guy plagiarizing you, why not just sue him? I didn't think about that, but if we took this to court, we might have to reveal the secret of Kazuto Junji Monji. I think it'd be hard for us to tell him the truth in court without hiding how we write, don't you? We would be. You know? It could be that the author's fully aware that you're powerless to take him to court. That's why he steals from you. If that's true, it would be completely infuriating. Forgivable. Yeah, it's fucked up. Other detective investigations? I heard you've already asked other detectives to look into this matter. There have been 3 investigations that they conduct. Oh, they look for ways to hack us and whether our room was bugged. They tried really hard, but couldn't find anything. None of them came up with anything. Nope, and yet our ideas kept being stolen. Gotta wonder how in the world it's being done. This could be a tough nut to crack if the perps already evaded 3 different detectives. Are any of your members new? Do you get to see what's on all of the members' computers? Have you started to implement privacy things? Since you all work in the same room, maybe no one's allowed to take the manuscripts home for the next one, right? That's all very useful information you've provided. I'd like to proceed with this investigation by collecting even more info. Is it alright if I interview the other authors too? Please do. I've already asked them to cooperate with you. That's great. I appreciate that. Alright, time for a thorough recon mission. Question the members of Kazuto Junji Monji. Excuse me. Hello? This is gonna be a masterpiece. I'm a genius. Once Manabe-kun gets in the zone, he can't hear anything. Talking to him right now won't do you any good. Oh yeah? He's so skilled at fleshing out characters, he just really breathes life into them. This guy's gonna be awesome! He'll provide a foil to protagonist's weaknesses to boot! Nice! Who knew that this hero had this side to his character? Like finding gold in the river. Does certainly look absolutely full of life while he works. Honestly, he's a character himself. But to be unable to hear anything, that's another level of focus. Check his ears quickly. Can I ask the rest of you some questions? Oh, Mr. Detective on the prowl. I'm Mikiru Machiyama, by the way, author of many a cell phone novel. You know, books originally written on a phone.
Yagami desu.
Interesting. I'm Takayuki Yagami. Nice to meet you. I'm Takara Ayuhara. I may not look it, but I used to be a screenwriter for The Dunce, the period drama. I wrote episodes 5 through 7. You remember that pre-stroke Nobunaga tells? Well, Ayuhara-san. Let's save the tour of your career for minutiae for later. I'm Makoto Nishimura. And since we're sharing, I was mostly a light novelist author. So, you here to ask us something? I am. I want to know if any of you have seen anything suspicious. Anything suspicious? No, I can't think of any. Me neither. Well, actually, there's one thing I noticed. I think Mikuru-chan changed her shampoo recently. Excuse me? Could it be you found someone special, Mikuru-chan? Ayuhara-san, please. Enough with the near sexual harassment. By the way, is this a meeting space for you all? Yes, it's a nice place to get refreshed. Especially because talking to the young woman can be so exhausting. I wish you wouldn't talk about this space like it's some cabaret club. We happen to use this space for actual purposes, meeting ideas, and yes, even some random chit-chat at times. That's so true, we do a lot of amazing brainstorming here. Okay, so you all bounce ideas off each other in here. Yeah, Kazuto Jujimonji wouldn't exist without those brainstorming sessions. We share our ideas, we play to each other's strengths, and we polish everything for each other. In fact, what we were doing right before you... We were doing that right before you started asking your questions. And we'll go back to it when you're done. Chance, do these brainstorm sessions take place at the same time? Yeah, why not? Why do you ask? If details of your work are being discussed, those sessions are a chance for someone to eavesdrop. It would be even easier if you met at the same time daily. You've hit on something there. What a deduction! What did I deduce myself? I've always thought this place was bugged. But it can't be. Don't you remember they never found any evidence of that? Yes, and 3 detectives already came and found nothing. It probably wasn't a bug. But if these guys are having regular idea meetings, surely a plagiarist would see them as an opportunity. What the? Was that a gunshot? Not again. That was probably the damn neighborhood pranksters. Pranksters? Yeah, it's a bunch of local kids lighting up firecrackers and making trouble. Probably playing cops in Yakuza. You guys remember the last time we heard firecrackers? It was when another detective was here. The detective also thought it was a gunshot. Surprising. A sound like that makes people think of a gang warfare. Even with the Tojo clan gone. This is still Kamurocho. Firecrackers. Last heard when a previous detective was here. Interesting. Huh. Are we sure this place isn't bugged? Nope. No beep. What are you doing in this corner? Cops and Yakuza haven't heard that in a long time. The youth nowadays call it lost judgment. LOL. Looks like she's on the phone. Can't make it, huh? Alright. Well, get some rest. Bye. Sigh. Oh, hello.
Yagami です。
Yagami's the name. I'm a detective. I'm Raimi Makita, in charge of love stories mostly. Sorry you heard that. Been embarrassing
Yeah.
for me. I apologize, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. Was talking to Masubichi Ishinose when the other members of Kazuto Junimonji.
Hmm?
He's not coming to work today? No, he's kind of fickle. Has a habit of feeling down, so he's absent pretty often. He likes to come in out of the blue and surprise us. Only to take off for another 2 months.
それって
Does he have an actual illness? Perhaps. Kind of illness that makes you play games in your room all day.
なるほど。
You see, that does sound difficult to deal with. Sure is, but he's got talent. He comes up with ideas nobody else could. Fresh worldviews. Mind-blowing plot devices. He's good at unpredictable twists, too. He weren't so stable. Sometimes he can be in a slump for half the year. Maybe that's just how geniuses are. I don't know. I wish we could have a more stable genius. Anyway, I'm sort of his caretaker for some reason. But I can't criticize him. If I would ever chide him, even a little, he'd go into a slump. What a handful. I can see you're having a hard time. There really are people who just don't function. I know. Because, well, barely functioning is what I do all the time. Yay. Sad.
あの、
Hey, excuse me. I'm a detective. Name is Yagami. Can I ask you a few questions?Yagami. Okazaki-san told me about you. I'm Takashi Hojo. In the world of Kazuto Jujumonji, I do the science and military research, plus security for the office. I'm Miyame Sato. I research Western mythology and civilization. You might say I'm the fantasy buff, too. You're here to look into spy activity, aren't you? We've been taking measures against spies ourselves. Yeah, what kind of measures? We set up a hidden camera to catch anyone who tries to sneak in. We actually already had a security camera, but felt one wasn't enough. After all, we're still getting our information stolen, even with locked doors, too. At this point, we figure we just gotta outsmart the perpetrator. So, there was nothing in the security footage? Nope. No evidence of a break-in either. And still, information was getting stolen. It still is. So flippin'
と
weird.
ころで、
Have you taken any anti-hacking measures? Of course. With so many leaks, we started keeping our writing computers
なる
offline.
ほど。
That sounds like a good move. Any chance of a leak coming from memory devices which get taken outside? Doubt it. We strictly prohibit anyone from removing devices like USB memory sticks. I remind people of that all the time, too. I haven't go so far as to search their bags, though. I don't feel the need to do that. At the end of the day, we trust our members. No chance of information being linked, and low chance of any burglaries. Okay, thank you for cooperation. I think that's all of them. Now, let me step back and figure out exactly what I know now. Chances seem pretty low that any wiretaps, hacks, or accidental leaks took place. So that leaves... How are things going, Yagami-san? Did you find anything?
いえ、
No, nothing decisive yet. There's only one way I could think for the book ideas to leak, and I suspect it's not because of an outsider, But should I tell Okazaki-san? It'd be careless of me to make claims without evidence. Okazaki-san, are you sure there's only one member absent today? I only see 8 people here. Oh, really? Who's missing? I think Sanada-kun went up to the roof. Yeah, it's him, alright. Because I don't see him. Okay, so he went up to the roof. That's fine, I'll talk to him later. I'll talk to him now. He's up on the roof. Let's go up there. Maybe he'll give us information. Damn. My mouth is like super fucking dry today. Yeah, I've been sipping water this whole time. You're Yagami-san, right? Yes, I'm going around asking everyone questions. Can I count on your cooperation too, Sanada-san? Questions? Of course. Happy to cooperate. My name is Kenichi Sanada. I'm in charge of structuring in Kazuto Ijimonji. Kazuto Shumonji. What do you mean structuring? It's like drawing a blueprint of the story. I make adjustments to the ups and downs of the drama. It's a foreshadowing. Kind of understand, but not really. Okay, for example, changing the order of the episodes or making a character's backstory stronger. Little tweaks that can make a big difference in how fun and readable a story is. So my role is to keep a bird's eye view on the whole story, to analyze where we can make these improvements. Okay, I'm starting to get the idea. So Sanada-san, have you noticed anything suspicious? Either you spend too much on extra computers, or there are like 5 people missing today, lol. Apparently there was only 2. If I had to guess, I'd say he's on the roof. Let's pan straight up in search of proof. Perhaps he's there flaunting his hair. I don't get it. What are you talking about? Is that like a reference to something? You're rhyming, so it sounds like it's something. Sanada-san, have you noticed anything suspicious around the office? Suspicious? Actually, yes. Really? Can you tell me about it? What's going on? Why is he hesitating? Can you tell me what you saw that was suspicious? I'm not eager to share. It's not exactly something I want another person to know. A detective is bound to confidentiality. I won't share anything you tell me with anyone. Fair enough, I'll tell you. I'm gonna be totally straight with you, Yagami-san. I suspect one of the 10 writers is a spy. I believe someone on the inside is selling our ideas to someone on the outside. Can't say I wasn't thinking about that possibility, but... Sanada-san, is there a reason or any evidence that leads you to believe that? I have no evidence, but I do have a concrete basis for my belief. The truth is, a few members of Kazuto Monji are thinking of going independent. You mean start over as single authors again? Yes. They must have finally regained their confidence because of the hits we've had as Kazuto Monji. Now I think they can go on their own and write books that'll actually sell. So why don't they just do it instead of selling ideas to an outsider? What's the point? Well, we're in a situation where... How should I explain? The members of Kazuto Monji have signed a contract that prohibits them from going independent for at least 5 years. 5-year contract? That's pretty long. The whole intent of the contract is that each of us would focus all our energy on Kazuto Monji. In exchange for accepting the severe restrictions, we all receive regular royalties. You don't have that type of thing as a single author, where you're at risk of enduring long, moneyless periods in the publishing schedule, as well as your own slumps. So that's another benefit of working in a group with others. It's a huge benefit. One which would disappear after they're independent from Kazuto Jumonji. Remember, we envisioned all the works by Kazuto Jumonji to remain the property of Kazuto Jumonji, the corporate entity.
なるほど。
So that makes it hard to strike on your own. Yes. But if Kazuto Jumonji were to break up completely, that would be a different story. The contract stipulates that if such a thing would happen, each author would continue to receive an equal share of the royalties. So here's what I now believe. One of the authors, wanting to be independent, is selling info to someone on the outside just to make us suspicious of each other. The author is trying to bring about the breakup of Kazuto Jumonji. This is why you think the suspect has to be someone on the inside. I do. I'm not totally convinced, but the motive, sense at least. So, who are the members who want to become independent? I'm sorry. Even after all I just told you, I can't bring myself to sell at my coworkers. I understand. Yagami-san, I'd like the work we do as Kazuto Jumonji, and I don't think I could make it on my own. A breakup is something I desperately want to prevent, so I hope we can use your investigation to shine a light on the truth. I get it. You can leave the rest to me. It's an old Brental Floss song from Mega Man 2. I don't think I've seen that one. Thank you. The issues are pretty complex for this little group of authors known as Kazuto Jumonji. Are you done talking to Sonata-kun? Yes, we finished up just now. You know, there was one thing I neglected to tell you. It might turn out to be nothing, but tell me, something trivial can turn out to be a clue in the investigation. It's about an odor. An odor. The authors have been complaining about a strange smell. It wafts in from nowhere and disappears before we can track it. What sort of smell? I would say oily. It smells like oil. You left out some meat for a while, that kind of oily, rancid smell. But it never comes during meals. And there's never trash or anything on the floor, so we just don't know where it could be coming from. Pretty puzzling. Sorry, this probably has nothing to do with your investigation. Yeah. No, all hints are valuable. I'll start paying attention to any smells in the air. Hope there are more good ones than bad. We can ask a certain dog a mysterious odor. What could it be? Just a mysterious odor. What could it be? Just a reason to have Rompo come here. Best way to move forward. Continue writing about the story, but add a B plot about a secret spy who is secretly slowly selling secrets to the guild. There. They look around to see if anyone reacts strongly to it. Yeah, lol. That's a good way to check. Please feel free to look around the office. I already told the authors to keep out of your way. What if I brought a dog? Time for a good look around. Most interesting location is the meeting space where they exchange their ideas. They say no bugs or wild taps were ever found, but maybe they missed something. And that unidentified odor, I hope I can actually find out where it's coming from. What could it be? When it comes to smells, I just know who to call. Like, this was just a fucking plot hook for Rompo to show up in the fucking building. How'd you get in here? Who let you in here? The fuck let you in here? That way? Here? What? Are these cigarette butts bothering you?
あの
Okazaki-san, do you allow smoking in this office? That's rare these days. Some of the authors say they can't come up with ideas once they smoke. I'm aware most offices ban smoking, but this is ours, so we're pretty lax about it. Of course, the non-smokers aren't too wild
なる
about
ほ
it.
ど
I get it. That is also why you have the window open in December? Yes, the ventilation system never lets enough fresh air inside. Mikuru-chan, the young lady, opens the window at the start of every meeting. And the authors smoke while we talk.
それって
Putting your voice to seek outside? Isn't there a risk of someone overhearing? Doubt it. I mean, we're on the 3rd floor. Besides, we're not that loud. And the next building over is some distance away. Really doesn't worry about that. Okay. I'll look around the
よ
windows
し
anyway.
お前の鼻が頼りだよーしよし偉
What do
い
you
ぞ
got? Here?
お
What is it, boy? Something nearby? Let's see what's going on. What is this?
ん
What are these stains? You were trying to show me the stains, huh? Wonder what they are. Doesn't look like bird poop. More stains above the window, too. Weird. What is up there? Huh.
なんだあん
What's this? Like animal fur? Why is this here? What were you thinking? You're not supposed to take data home. But we're closing in on the deadline. Come on, just once. No way, I told you so many times. You know our ideas are being leaked, don't you? Of course I know. You're not showing data to anyone, are you? What do you mean? You were saying the other day how you can make it on your own now. What? I don't want to believe it, but come on, you two, stop arguing. Yagami-san, like your fears have come true, Sanada-san. The others have all gotten suspicious of each other. I'm able to trust them myself. Maybe the perpetrator really is among us. Sus. In any case, there's no more time to waste. I have to speed up my investigation. There are 2 strange pieces of evidence I found. The animal fur and the smelly stains. The smell is really strong, too. Maybe I should get Rompo to sniff out its source.
お前の鼻が頼りだ
Alright, Rompo. Where are we going? Here?
でかしたぞ
Do you want to go outside? We probably want to go upstairs.
ん
You want me to go to the rooftop? Is something up there? Wonder what it could be. Only one way to find out. Sure, let's see.
頼むぞ
What
任せたぞ
is up here?
頼むぞ
Where else is there to
こっちだな。
fucking go?
任せ、
Obviously, the
こっちだな。
dog wants to go this way. Here? What's this? Cat food can. What's this doing here? This must be what causes stains at the office. Those stains can be admitting the smell. Sonata, good. Do you suspect your own teammates as well? I think there's a possibility. Or rather, it's the only possibility left after the process of elimination. What are you saying? We shouldn't keep turning a blind eye, Okazaki-san. We should confront the facts and expose the predator before Kazuto Tsumonji explodes from within. Sanada-kun, are you saying... Oh, Yagami. Sanada-san, I think you could hold off on your big confrontation until you hear the results of my investigation. Did he find something? Yes, I think I figured out the suspect's unique strategy. Really? The two stains in the office, the animal fur and then the can of cat's food. The window that always opens during their idea meetings. And there's a reason detectives couldn't find any wiretaps or hacks. If I combine all these things, I got enough evidence to expose the truth. I'm going to deduce the suspect's identity and how they did it based on the evidence. Firstly, the method by which the suspect was stealing information was probably a listening device. Probably the suspect listened in. Understand your brainstorm sessions take place at the same time every evening. So if someone were to use a listening device precisely at that time, they could steal your ideas for his next novel. Hold on. There weren't any bugs. That's right. Remember, 3 detectives came and couldn't find one. I don't blame them for not being able to find it, because the bug only showed up when it was needed. It showed up? A listening device? Yes. The suspect thought up an ingenious way to bring it here. You see, the key to solving this mystery was the marks left at the office. Marks. Those marks tell us how the suspect was calling his bug. What traces inferred this? Okay. There were strange stains outside the office window, and they smelled like greasy meat. Outside the window? I wouldn't know what those were. Luckily, I found the source of the smell. In a corner of the rooftop. Cat food? Yes. In all likelihood, suspect dropped cat food from this cat onto the protrusion right outside the window. It was that process which stained the outside wall. So you're saying this can of cat food is what caused the bug? Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying. I also found evidence which reveals the suspect's identity. Did I? This? Huh? Is that fur? Tuft of animal. It was found near the stains on the wall. It is most likely from a cat. Are you saying a cat was spying on us? Yes. Or most precisely, a cat wearing a wire. Are you serious? That's how they were listening into our idea meetings? Yes. I know it's hard to believe. Come meeting time, our suspect would carry the cat up to the roof and drop food right outside the window. Then he would release the cat and direct it to head towards the food. Hold on, do you really think a creature as apathetic as a cat would be baited like that?
Yeah.
Maybe the owner kept the cat hungry beforehand, so it would leap at the sight of food. Ah. Yes. That might do the trick. Cats are snooty, but not so snooty they can ignore real hunger. Your meeting space is near the window, which is close to where the bait was placed. Moreover, you've been keeping the window open to let the cigarette smoke out. With the bug cat sitting right outside, your conversations were leaking like a broken faucet. With food, most cats I know will do anything for wet food. Yeah. Most animals in general will do pretty much whatever for fucking food. So, like, I don't know. There's something I'm not convinced about Yagami-san. Our meetings can get pretty long. Even if the cat were well trained, wouldn't it just get up and walk away after it's eaten its food? Yes, I wondered about that too. My best guess would be sleep medication. Sleep medication? The owner might have spiked the food with sleep aids. Or you can ask a vet for a prescription. You think the perpetrator would go that far? Yeah, sure. You think you could just hung the listening device from a string or something? But think about it. A device on a string will eventually be seen. But if someone just sees a sleeping cat, who would care? You have a point. No one would even think to shoot a sleeping kitty. It's a weird trick. But it's a simply new and highly effective way of hiding in plain sight. Having said that, if a detective were to come investigate, the suspect would still want to keep the bug from being found. And if the cat were just outside the window, it would set off the detective's bug detector. Right, and yet the bug detector was never set off by anything, let alone a cat. We even had a detective come in immediately after an idea meeting once. How could it never have been found? Our suspect probably has a way to chase the cat off if needed. And I believe he did that even today. In the time that I've been here. What? The measure taken by the suspect to chase away the cat. It's firecrackers. While I was interviewing everyone here, I heard firecrackers go off outside. I understand they went off and surprised the other detectives who came here before me. Now that you mention it, that's true. Whenever a detective showed up, the suspect set off the firecrackers to wake up the sleeping cat. If the cat can be put in a shallow sleep by adjusting the medication dosage, it would certainly awaken and hide from the noise. That's true. I used to take sleeping pills myself, but I was startled awake by an earthquake alert. Now then, this all leads me to the following conclusion. Someone on the inside. Unfortunately, the suspect was someone on the inside. How'd you reach that? Nobody on the inside would need to drop through a bug. Any one of us could participate in the idea meeting, so the suspect wouldn't need to do anything more. Oh, of course, you're exactly right. No, what? What about the guy who's never here? The suspect was someone from the outside. Anybody on the inside would be able to obtain information without the need of a bug. That makes sense. Are we in agreement, Sonata-kun? We are. The suspect had to be near this building as he spied on him. He had to be able to chase the cat away with this firecracker. Uh-huh. Your idea meeting is scheduled to start now, isn't it? The suspect might be nearby, checking in on what we're doing. Preparing to listen in on the idea meeting. Shit. Meow. Look at that fucking weaponized cat. Kind of a scaredy cat, ain't ya? I don't know if we're gonna be able to catch him. I think after this side quest, we're gonna call it. I'm gonna be honest. I wonder if I'm starting to get a little sick or something. My throat is fucked up right now. We're definitely calling it after this side quest. What the fuck back here? Are you running me through the, Oh my god, you are. Get back here. Through the cafe. Poor cafe. I refuse to believe that the meeting wouldn't immediately be interrupted to pet the cat. Yeah, no one in the meeting has fucking grabbed or pet that cat. Ridiculous to think. Ow. Did I miss that guy? Nah, that basket was homing.
What?
So you're the one who's been spying on the office of Kazuto Jumonji. I don't know what you're talking about. This can of cat food had your fingerprints on it. You didn't think to wipe them off? What? I can hand this can over to the police, you know. Of course, I don't actually have any fingerprints. But this isn't a courtroom, so I'd say I'm allowed to bluff a little. It's time to give up and admit to your crime. Forget it. Give me back that cat food can. No. This is definitely the guy, though. Boop. Boop. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No.
So, who are you? Were you stealing from the writer's ideas? Is your name Sugoroku Futaba? Yagami-san. Did you catch the... Oh, it's you. You know this person? This is Wataru Tenjimashi, our editor in charge.
Eh?
The perp was your editor? Well, former editor. What do you mean? He was our editor until about a year ago, but we asked for him to be resigned after he caused some trouble. What sort of trouble? Advertising your book on social media without our consent, before we'd even decided to publish it. We were still working on the plot points, none of which had been made public. So your own editor leaked classified information. And when the readers were expecting this great novel, we didn't even know how or if we were going to complete it. This guy even disclosed a surprise twist in the story in an effort to save his marketing campaign. In the end, we had to scrap that novel and start another one from scratch. Ugh. So that's what happened. It's your fault. All this is your fault. Excuse me, what? After all of that happened, you decided to release your Sleeping Detective series with another publisher. The editor-in-chief hated me for losing a featured author. Stopped giving me work until I had no choice but to resign. So you took out your frustration by stealing the ideas and selling them to an unknown writer. A writer in a slump will pay for anything for good ideas. I'm sure this man took full advantage. What are you gonna do to me? We'll leave it up to the court to decide what your charge was. No. Well, yeah. Sorry, man. Fuck you. Thank you so much, Yagami-san. I'm just glad we were able to catch the perp. Tanaka-kun, are we good now? Okazaki-san, you should know that I recognize your talent, but I cannot condone distrusting your teammates. I know that some of the authors are looking to go independent. I also know that worries you. I'm sorry. Ever since the plagiarism mess, the teamwork in Kazuto Jumonji has been in shambles. We have to start making improvements. And that starts with us trusting our members and working as one. Can I count you in for that, Sanada-kun? Yes, of course. I'm looking forward to Kazuto Jumonji's next book. That's another case solved by the dog. Not by a fucking, not Yagami. The dog solved this one, actually. It was the dog. The dog did it. Hell yeah, the dog. What is the cat being charged with? Hopefully it's 25 years of free cat food. Yeah, I hope so. The cat didn't do anything wrong. I almost tried to break the door. I started playing Reaper. Oh, can I? Because here I can, like, rear back. No, it doesn't break. It does jitter, but it doesn't break. Sad. Thought I got it stuck. There we go. Does it close, or can I just leave it open like that? Nice. What? The fuck closed that door? Hey! Hey! Why is that door closing? But that door is not closing. Huh. Why? If that cat food happens to be a gravy beef pate, save me some of that. It's good for puppies too. LOL. It might have been. It might have been. Alright. With that, I think that's pretty much all the side quests that I care to look into right now. My throat is feeling bad. Not great, honestly. So we're gonna call it here for the night. We'll get to a we'll get back to Jincho and save, because next session we will be doing main story. So, as always, I'd like to thank you all for coming to hang out. I appreciate y'all, as usual. I hope all of you have a fantastic evening. And I hope that I can see all of you again tomorrow for Banjo-Kazooie. With that, I've been your girl, twitch.tv/AllisonFire. You can catch me here streaming 5 days a week. That's right. That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And yeah, if you like what you saw here today and you want to support the channel, one of the best ways to do so, my favorite way, personally, I think is the best way to support any small streamer on the platform, is going to be via word of mouth. If you could tell your friends to come hang out over here, that would be big. You know, helping me grow as a channel is helping me do the thing that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to grow the channel, you know? So that'd be great. Just getting the name out, even a little bit, even if they don't come, helps. You know what I mean? If you would like, if you followed already and you would like to check out maybe our social medias, we have a Blue Sky account where you can go get go live posts, notifications when I post VODs. Maybe someday I'll do art again. Speaking of VODs, you can check out the YouTube channel, of which I am far behind on. I really am. I am dropping the ball so hard. I have so many VODs uploaded, none of them are published. I'm gonna force myself to publish a few VODs right after stream right now. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm publishing VODs tonight. I keep just not publishing VODs, and I need to just publish them, you know? Anyway. Follow over there for VODs. We try to post them daily. We try our best. No promises. What else? I guess the last thing is, if you want to support the channel directly, you can do so by following the donate link. Let me see who is currently live right now, and then we'll see about rating out to someone. Let's see who's live. Let's go check out the real V. We haven't seen real V in a while. Let's go say what's up. Our raid message is going to be the same as it always is. It's going to be emote, we love streamer, emote, emote, streamer, emote, we love streamer, emote. Feel free to follow the puppy in copy pasting that over in the new channel. I'm going to go rest my voice. I'll probably go hang out in the Discord, play some games, just kind of wind down, but I probably would try not to talk as much. And I needed a drink. Sorry. We'll try to be back for tomorrow. Hopefully, I don't get really sick and I can't show up tomorrow for Banjo. That would really fucking suck. Banjo has been a lot of fun. We'll be back with Judgment to hit up some more of the main story next time. Last raid, the real V. And with that, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Take care, okay? Love y'all.